Hey folks, seems exceptionally dark in here today for some reason, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Lost my train of thought. I didn't feel like coming out today. My back is so sore now, and my legs are so weak from doing so much activity out here, and below freezing again. It's like 2 or 3 degrees below. That one says -1, but it's actually like -2, -3 out there, so it's not too far off. I didn't really want to come out today anyways, but I have my tube fixed. Hey, I fixed the hole, greasy glued the hole shut, and letting it, I gotta sit down. I was letting it sit for a bit, and then I pressurized it. It didn't hold the air. I think, oh great. So I put a whole bunch more air in it, and I found another hole. Greasy glued it shut. Pressurized it, or waited a while for it to dry. Not sure how long you have to sit to wait, but I let it sit for a few hours. Pressurized it again, and again, it wasn't holding air. There are 3 holes in it. I'm not sure I want to trust this tube, but it's sat overnight now. It's still holding pressure. There's not a lot of pressure in it, but it's as firm as it was when I left it, so I think I fixed the holes. I'm not sure I want to trust it. So I didn't come back out yesterday. So I had an issue recording. I'm not sure why. For whatever reason, that one segment didn't record. And I don't remember everything I talked about. As far as what didn't get recorded. But I do remember showing that the table's over there where I wanted it. Everything's along the wall here now. And I remember saying, look at all the space I have for working. That's all I really remember. But one important thing is, let me grab my sockets here, is I used the channel locks to pull the caps off, and now problem solved. You don't know what that problem was because that didn't get recorded. So all ready, get ready to go, and I can't get the socket on the nuts because the nuts have these stupid caps sticking out. I need a deep socket, which I don't have. So that's what I did. I got the channel locks, and just because these things are usually just like, I don't know if they're soldered on or what, but they're usually not held on very tightly. So I just squished it so I could get a grip on it and twisted them off, and now I could get the socket on. Problem solved. So that's what. Oh, stop it. That's what these 4 things are. These are just the caps. The caps that were on the end of the nuts. And like I say, I don't know. They might just be pressed into the end. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if I want to trust this tire. It's worn out pretty good. And if I push my finger on the inside, you can actually see that. I'm not sure how well it shows up on video, but it's pretty thin. So I don't know. But for now, I have to go to the post office, and I might go to Home Hardware. I don't know. So unfortunately, we do have a chance of snow today. Not much. It's like 2 centimeters, I think, which is just under an inch, or half an inch. No, an inch. 2.5 centimeters per inch, so just under an inch. I don't see anything at the moment. Nothing falling from the sky. But it's not going to be a big deal. It's all going to melt anyway. So this is Wednesday now. I'm not sure what the temperature is going to be tomorrow. But like I say, Friday and Saturday are supposed to be 17. Looking forward to that. we get 2 centimeters, it'll be like gone in an hour, if that long. But I want to get. I'm probably not going to go for a tour today. I gotta go to the post office. I gotta stop at our micro store and possibly Home Hardware. The only reason I'm gonna go to Home Hardware is because I need cat treats, and it's the only place I know they sell it because I've seen them, Temptations and Party Mix. And I'm not really ready to do a grocery order just yet. It doesn't matter if I do it early, but I just don't have the room in the freezer, so I hold off on that, because that's where I normally get them from. I just get them from Food Basics, get them delivered. I don't know. So, I'm not 100% sure exactly what I want to do next out here. I'm thinking possibly the cannonball rail, so I can take the seat off the Monster and disconnect the batteries to keep them from draining, because it's not going to be on the charger. I'll do that like the day before I take the batteries out. I'll do it, because there are some things in there that are constant drain. Like on the Monster itself, the clock is a constant drain, and my power converters inside are both constant drain. They're always on. There's no switch on those. 12 volt for the strobe light on the back and 5 volt for the camera power supply. They're always on. So there's always a drain, even when it's not on. So, I'm not sure how long it's going to be before I get the Monster back on the road. So the battery's going to sit for a while, so I want to make sure they're fully charged. No drain on them whatsoever while they sit. And I'll kind of go from there. Oh my goodness. I guess that's it. So now I gotta put the Celebrity tube back in the tire, stick it back on, pump it up and go for a drive before it goes flat again, if it's going to. If it does, I'm just going to put a new tube in. Maybe I'll do that while I'm out at Home Hardware. I'll look to see if they have a proper size tube, whatever size that may be. The back tires shouldn't be a problem. They're like probably the size of the Monster's front tires, so I can use a Monster tube in it. It's no big deal. But the front tires are a whole lot smaller. So I guess I gotta go back to work now. Job complete. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not trusting this tube. It had 3 holes in it, so I'm not sure how old the tube is. It might be brittle, I don't know. So I'm not 100% trusting it. So I don't have full pressure in it. It's just under 20 pounds, I guess. 20 psi. It's a front tire, so it doesn't matter. Not a whole lot of weight on it, so it ought to be good. So now, I throw my camera on, and then put my, actually I can do that while you're watching. Open the door. Oi. Bring my plywood out. Without getting attacked by the snow shovel. Get my plywood board down. And there's my temporary ramp to get out. The nice thing is, I don't have to do as much. Stick this in the corner. I don't have to do as much maneuvering with the S950, because with the Monster, I do too much walking here. I was parked over there. It was the only place I could put it. I'd have to back up all the way over here, back up into this friggin' garbage pile so I could drive straight out, and same thing backing in. I at the back over here, and then turn over there. Because the Monster won't turn sharp enough for me to drive in and go around that corner, so I have to do that maneuver. Ace 950 is not a problem. I can turn sharp enough, I can drive straight out, I can drive straight in. A lot easier. Oh my goodness. So I gotta try to get everything done and get back before this tire goes flat again if it decides to. At least my day will be done. It was actually kind of nice out. No snow yet. I ended up going for a tour. So I stopped by the ball diamond there and took a break, and the snowbanks are melting and little bits and pieces are falling off of it, so I know it's above freezing right now. So I went for a tour because the tire is still holding air. Didn't go flat on me. It doesn't mean it's not slowly leaking at this very moment, but it's still going. I'll have to see what it looks like when I come out next time. So I went to Home Hardware. I did grab a tube. They don't have any tubes for dolly carts, which is what I was looking for. That's what I usually use. That's what I used to get when I was getting tubes for the ES950. So I got a bunch of stuff in the bag here. Hey. So I got this one. It is 4.0 by 6 instead of 8. So it's a little bit smaller than the Monsters. I've got one now if I need it, just in case. And I got Amazon package today. I've got my new scanner antenna, catnip seeds, and really long spoons. Because when I make my coffee in this, a regular teaspoon is not long enough, so I end up with my fingers in the coffee, and that's like really hot, so I wanted to get some longer spoons. So that's what's in there. I guess I don't really have anything else to talk about. It was kind of nice out. It was nice being out, get some fresh air. So I was heading out, and looking at that, there's lots of room to get by there, but because of the ice, and the ice is on an angle, I was so worried I was going to slide into the car. I made it out no problem. Unfortunately, the car moved. I actually think it's a different car. I'll have to check my video. See, I'm still recording. Yes, it is. Okay, there's no lights. Still recording. So I'll have to check the video, because I think it was a black car when I went out, and it was over farther. There was actually more room. I went to come back in. It's like, okay. I thought there was more room than that. So I got part of it. It started to tilt. I look at my somewhere on here. It kind of scraped the mirror just a little bit, and then to the edge here. Kind of rubbed against the fender a little bit, but I didn't do any damage. So, but hey, I told them at the beginning of winter, I said, make sure you leave me room to get in and out inside your car. And like I say, I think that's a different one. I don't think that's the same car that was there when I left. I've been out for a while, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, a little dirty now. There's no fenders back there. Keeps it from, well, actually I can't even, if I go fast enough, I can't even, it'll come up here no problem and hit my arms. But nothing to stop it from splashing up on top. But so be it. Better than the Monster. I don't have any fenders on the back right now at all. So anyways, I guess that's all I got. I'm happy I got out, and hopefully that tire keeps holding air. I'm not sure if I'm going to come out tomorrow. I'll have to see how I'm feeling. Like I say, my legs are so weak right now, I can barely walk. So I don't know if I'm going to come out here and do any more work tomorrow. I will the day after for sure. For 2 days, at least. I didn't really pay attention to what the temperature was after that. So, but I guess that's all I got for today. I'm happy I got out, got my freedom back.